A very good morning, students. Children, we are going to revise lesson number 6, plants preparing and storing food. As you all know, we always discuss that we should plant trees. Plants are very important for us. Why plants are so important for us? I know immediately you will answer, plants give us food. We get vegetables, fruits, even the cereals from the plants. We get different type of medicinal herbs from the plants. Plants, protect us or protect the soil from getting eroded, being washed away, because they have the roots which hold the soil and do not allow the water or air to take away the uppermost layer of the soil, which is the most fertile. Plants or trees are home of animals. Children, they are important because they give us different other products, like they give us gum, they give us tea, they give us coffee, they give us paper, they give us the timber is used for making paper. Then other things like making the furniture or building materials, where we use the logs of the wood. Children, that's why plants are so important. Have you ever thought that how the plants grow? You have thoroughly read this chapter. You know that plants are the only living organisms that can prepare their own food. For preparing the food, because food is needed by every living organisms to survive. For preparing the food, the most important things plants need is sunlight, and that's why they prepare their food at daytime. Children, they also need water. Where do they get water? You will say, we give water to the plants. Of course you give water to your plants, but everywhere you don't give water, isn't it? There are big trees, maybe the garden you have, the trees or the plants that are growing there, you give water. But plants or trees, they take water from underground, and this is done with the help of their roots. Because as you know, there are roots which hold the tree and make it stand erect. And that root only help the plants to bring the water. Then it is all sent to the leaf. Why leaf? As you know that the leaf is the kitchen of the plants. It is the food factory of the plants. Children, they also need carbon dioxide. This is a gas present in the air. As you know that we have discussed, there are different gases present in the air, like oxygen, nitrogen, carbon dioxide, argon. In that, the plants need carbon dioxide, which we human beings or animals give out. That is very important for the plants. How do the plants take the gas, that is carbon dioxide? It is through they have some pores, or you can say holes in their leaves, and that underside of the leaf, those pores are called stomata. Those pores are called stomata. They help the leaf, they help the plants to take in the gas. The most important thing they require, plants require, is chlorophyll. Now what is chlorophyll? We have discussed that chlorophyll is a green pigment which is required by the plants to prepare food. So you can see that the plants require many things. Chlorophyll, the food factory of the plants, that is the leaf leaf is called the kitchen or the food factory because it is here which they prepare food. Now they require sunlight, as we discussed that only during the daytime they can prepare their food, so sunlight is required. Then they need carbon dioxide which they get from the atmosphere, and they need water, and with the help of these things they prepare their food, and that food is called, means the process of preparing the food is called photosynthesis. The process of preparing the food is called photosynthesis. I'll just show you the picture of chlorophyll. We have already seen that chlorophyll is the green pigmentation or pigment in leaves that help plants to absorb or traps light energy from the sun to make food. So these are you can see why chlorophyll is very important. Why chlorophyll is important for the plants, because they help the plant to trap the sunlight and help them to prepare the food. Now children, the food they prepare, the process we know, this process is called photosynthesis, and the food they prepare is in the form of sugar form, and it is called starch. It is actually glucose, like you have glucose give you energy. So same thing, they prepare that food, and they also give out oxygen. While preparing the food, they actually give out oxygen as well as some water vapor. That's why you can see droplets of water on the leaves. So they give out water vapor and they give out oxygen, which we human beings and animals and other animals, we take in, and it is very important that we have oxygen. So in this way, plants are so important because they help us to give us the life-saving, you can say, the gas which we need to survive, and that's why we should have plants around us. So the non-green plants like mushroom or molds, which are not green in color and they don't have this chlorophyll, they cannot prepare their food. So they depend on other items, like they eat those dead decaying things and they survive. They cannot prepare their food. Cactus, which you see that they are in the desert, they actually don't have leaves. The things you see are their spines, which help them to prepare their food, because they have spines because that doesn't allow the water to go out. In this way, the cactus also, they can prepare food, and they have very long roots which get the water from deep inside the ground. And the other plants which you see, sometimes you see croton plants, they are different color. I have shown you they are little brownish or reddish color, but they have green pigment because they have some reddish iron in their plants. That's why they appear reddish or yellowish, or these are called croton plants, but they prepare food because they also have chlorophyll. Okay, so in this way you know that the plants prepare their own food, only the non-green plants cannot prepare their food, and the process of preparing the food is called photosynthesis. And after preparing the food that is stored is in the form of starch, and that is stored in different parts of the plant, and the ribs, mid-ribs, as we discussed, there are veins which carry the food to different parts of the plants, and they help us, they help the plants to grow. This food is very important, and it is used by the human beings also, because we eat different parts of the plant. It is used by human beings, it is used by the herbivorous animals, and in this way, animal kingdom also survive. Thank you, children.